What an unbelievable story. A decade after stepping into the UFC octagon, Teixeira became the second oldest champ in UFC history. Behind, of course, Randy Couture, who won the heavyweight title at age 43 and lost it at age 45. Oh, and our very own DC Daniel Cormier also rounding off the list for oldest fighters to hold a UFC title. Okay, so let's check out this main event. Nearly a 14-year age gap between the two competitors. Anthony, is age going to be a factor in this fight?
I don't think so. I think we've seen lots of highlights of me there getting beat up a little bit.
We saw him.
I thought it was going to be. I thought if I could hit Glover really hard, I could make it look for the door. And it didn't happen. He's still very mentally in this game. He's still very focused. And I think that when we're talking about age, along with that comes experience. He's been in there with some of the best guys in the world. He's been up, he's been down, he's been some of the worst places you could ever be. You're not going to show him something he hasn't seen before.
Yeah, I don't think age is going to be a factor either. Now, when I say that, we have to be careful because fighters get old overnight. And we don't ever see it coming, it just happens. But the way Glover fights, he's eliminated a lot of the waste out of his game to where he doesn't really need to be a young fighter. He can fight with his style where it's a little slower and a little more patient. So I don't believe age will be a factor.
Dean, is Jiri ready to go 5 rounds with a vet like Glover Teixeira?
Yeah, I think he's going to be ready for anything. I mean, he really is a real-life samurai, and he embodies that martial code. And I think he's going to be prepared for anything. He's following that book and from Mitsumashi Masamoto. I think I said that wrong. But he's a very serious competitor, and he's going to be ready for this moment.
I think something that we don't talk about enough, excuse me, is that he's fought lots of high-level competition before he got to the UFC. So we're only seeing him in his 3rd fight now. But if you go through his record, there's a lot of names that jump out to me as super, super dangerous competitors that he was able to finish and get out of there. He's absolutely ready for this moment. And I don't think that anybody that's in the division are going to look by a guy like Jiri Prochazka, because you can look at his record, you can see his body of work, you can see the guys that he's beaten and know that this guy's dangerous and he's going to be there the entire time.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.